Okay, let's get right into it. There's a weapon being used against you every single day. But look, this isn't about making you scared. This is about empowering you. We're not just going to show you the weapon. We're handing you the defusal manual. So think of this as your official declassification. What we're about to go through is going to help you spot a really powerful form of psychological warfare. And here's the best part, show you how to shut it down. All right, let's start here. Ever feel just completely overwhelmed by the chaos online, by the news? You're not alone. It really feels like we're all caught in the crossfire of some invisible war, right? Every day, there's a new outrage. Yeah, this quote just nails it. We're stuck in this endless parade of facts-optional controversies. It's this constant state of conflict, all of it manufactured, where every little thing gets twisted into a huge battle. And honestly, it just leaves us all exhausted and fighting with each other. But here's the big question we have to ask. What if all this chaos, all this division, and this constant feeling of alarm, what if it's not random? What if it's actually engineered? A deliberate strategy to control how we think and how we react. And let's be super clear here. We're not just talking about biased news. This is psychological warfare. We are the targets of these huge disinformation campaigns that are designed specifically to manipulate our emotions. But if we're the targets, what exactly are they aiming at? Okay, so now we get to the core of this briefing, because the main target in this war, it's not a city, it's not some institution, it's something tiny, something biological, deep inside your own head. That's right. The most powerful weapon they have isn't some missile or bomb. It's already inside of you. The whole strategy, the whole game, is built around activating this one tiny, super powerful part of your brain, your amygdala, your primal fear center. So what is the amygdala? Well, you can think of it as your brain's built-in alarm system. It's this almond-shaped bunch of neurons, and it has one main job, to spot threats. And when it thinks it's found one, its job is to completely hijack your decision-making to keep you alive. I absolutely love this analogy from the sources. It's like the bouncer at the front door of your mind. If it decides something or someone is a threat, it doesn't politely ask your logical brain for a second opinion. Nope, it just shoves logic right out of the way and takes over the whole operation. So how does this bouncer actually pull off the takeover? How do they trigger this internal weapon so effectively? Well, understanding the mechanism, that's the first step to defusing the bomb. You know, your brain is basically in a constant tug-of-war between two different systems. On one side, you've got your prefrontal cortex. That's your logic, your reason. It's slow, it's careful, it thinks things through. And on the other side, the amygdala. It's fast, it's reactive, and it's built for one thing, survival. Most of the time, they work together. But when a hijack happens, it's not even a fair fight. And here's the play-by-play of how it goes down. See, the information you get from your eyes, your ears, it actually hits the amygdala before it even gets to your logical brain. We're talking milliseconds. In that tiny window, the amygdala makes a snap judgment. Threat or no threat. And if it screams threat, it just floods your system with stress hormones, takes over the controls, and basically cuts the phone line to your prefrontal cortex. Logic is out, pure reaction is in. It's like your rational mind gets literally locked in the trunk of a car. It's back there, screaming, "Hey, we're fine, there's no real danger." But you can't hear a thing over the sound of the amygdala's alarm bells. So, next time you see a headline and feel that instant rush of anger or fear, I want you to remember this. You are not broken. Your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. Your amygdala is lighting up because it thinks it's surrounded by fire. The only problem is, someone else is lighting the matches. And this, right here, is the manipulator's playbook in a nutshell. Step 1, create a threat, real or imagined, to trigger your amygdala hijack. Step 2, once you're scared and not thinking straight, they swoop in and offer their solution, positioning themselves as the only source of comfort and safety. It's a classic fear and rescue move, and it works on a deep biological level. Okay, but now that we know how it works, we can fight back. We can launch a counteroffensive. And this isn't about suppressing your emotions or pretending you don't feel anything. It's about taking back control over your reactions. So welcome to your defusal manual. The whole defense is a simple 3-step process. Okay, step 1, identify the trigger. That feeling, that tightening in your chest, that heat rising, acknowledge it. That's the primer going off. Step 2, isolate the stimulus. Where did that feeling come from? A headline, a video, a comment? trace it back to the source. And step 3, apply logical pressure. Ask yourself the most important question of all. Who benefits if this bomb goes off inside my head? Who benefits from my fear? And right there, that's where your real power is. Because emotional regulation, that is freedom. Learning how to do this, mastering this internal process, it's like having a superpower. Once you can spot the trigger, pause, and engage your logical brain, you literally take the weapon right out of their hands. You become almost impossible to manipulate. So this all brings us to the final mission, the big picture. If we want to disarm this constant state of fear, we have to shift our focus. We have to stop getting pulled into all the external battles they want us to fight and start winning the internal one that actually matters. You know, we hear a lot of talk about the deep state, but what if the real deep state, the most powerful one, has always been that deep, primal state of fear inside every one of us? It's time to disarm it. And now you have the tools to do just that, one trigger at a time. So, there you have it. You've got the schematics, you've got the diffusal kit. The next step, well, that's up to you. Now that you have the manual, how are you going to use it to cut through the noise, to see past the manipulation, and to reclaim your own mind?